What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today I am here in Markham and I will be taking a tour of Boxgrove Park. That is right, let's begin. Given that the weather is really nice today, I will be taking a tour of this park. So I'm going to follow along this path and see what it leads to. I heard that this is a pretty decent sized park. As you can see, as I follow this path, there's a lot of grass space beside me. There are a lot of benches. There's a field where people can play soccer. Really nice. It also looks like one of the newer parks. I do think that this is one of the newer parks in the neighborhood. I could see that there's some really nice amenities. Looks pretty brand new. Looks like it's been built like not that long ago. So I'm gonna turn down that way and take a look. There's a nice small shelter right here. More like because it's provided for the seating area. People that want to sit and watch soccer games. So I'm gonna turn on my right and take a look at what it has here. Well, because it is just a new park, you could see that there's like new trees that are being planted though, like the short trees, the small ones. These trees are expected to become the big trees one day. In a new park, you do expect there to be a lot of like a green grassy space. It is pretty hot and humid weather today. But I don't mind giving this park a tour because it looks like a really nice park. There's a really nice playground that's just been built there. Like it seems like the playground has been like built not that long ago. So we're gonna take a tour. Well, it does look pretty modern, doesn't it? Looks like some of these features are pretty modern. It's a very modern playground design. It is very nice, you know. There's also a splash pad. Wow, really nice. Beside me though, there's a gazebo. There's more like a seating area. It is good to like take some shade. So like several like picnic tables. There's picnic tables and the seats where people can sit. Oh, it's really nice, right? It is nice. Like, good thing that the weather's breezy today. So it makes this tour like more doable, you know? You can see that right over here is a splash pad. It does have multiple sprinklers in one splash pad. Right now the splash pad is not in use, but if it wasn't used, you'll see water coming out from like different types of splash pads. Really modern looking, right? Really nice design. And then here's another gazebo. Wow. Very cool, right? It's another gazebo. And then right over here, you can see that there's a basketball court. Looks pretty brand new. Looks like a very modern design for a basketball court. I think it's pretty impressive how they made it, you know? It is really nice, like nice blue basketball court. Newly painted, you know. Beside the basketball court, there is also like a skating ramp. I think that's what I call it. It is a place where people can do their skateboards, their longboards, they can do their tricks. Really nice. I think it would have been cooler if it was painted or had some public art, you know. But I mean, it is a cool design. It is cool to see that there's a skate park here, right? So now I'm exiting the playground area and I'm gonna make a right turn right here on this path. You see that there's another feature right here. I think it's for working out. Not sure what this thing is called, but there are some instructions. it is modern to see that there's more parks having these types of features, you know? I'm gonna walk this way. Oh, it looks like there's a dog park. Wow, look at that. I think that there's a dog park. It looks like it, you know? It is fenced off. It is a dogs off-leash area. I mean that there are many people who like to play with the dogs though. There's a lot of people that want to take their dogs out, but they're like tired of keeping the dog on the leash though. So this is one of the parks where they can do it, you know? As long as it's inside this fence. Really cool, right? Actually, not that many parks I've been to has off-leash dog parks. But in this park is one of them. This park at least has an off-leash dog park. Pretty impressive. I'm gonna continue walking and find some other paths that are also part of this park, because I'm actually curious to see how big this park really is. So I want to continue finding other paths that are part of the park. You know? It would be pretty cool. And it looks like up ahead there's another like workout equipment. I don't know how it's used. I don't know what it's called, but it is something, you know. I think I'm gonna turn this way. Well, at least every time you come across these equipment, there's like instructions on how to use them. So that's a good thing, you know. As long as they're giving you instructions on how to use them, though, then it's a good thing. One thing that I think this park did well is like there's a good number of benches. Because if there's going to be like a long path or something, then there's going to be multiple benches, which is something they did good on. Also trying to see like which other parts of this park did I not go to yet, you know? I hope there's more in the park, man. Well, because I know that for sure the Box Cove area is like a more newly developed neighborhood. There's like, the houses here are like newer and like there's, yeah, like, since it's newly developed though, there's gotta like be new parks too, you know? Like if there's going to be people moving into this area, this Box Cove neighborhood, there's going to be like something for them, you know? There's going to be at least a park. One big nice park, you know? I think that the other thing they did well is they're planting a lot of trees, which is something they should have, you know? Anytime they're going to turn a big green space into a public park though, like trees is a very important element. And it looks like there's a bridge right there. Oh, wow. I really would like to cross that bridge. See what there is over there, right next to the bridge, or right across the bridge, you know. Want to see what there is over there. It is a nice wooden bridge, but it's supported by metal. Okay, I think it just leads back to like the residential streets, but I'm not fully sure, you know. There might be more to the park. I guess just like this just leads back to the residential street. So I'm gonna turn back and continue exploring like other parts of the park. So there is one more path right here that I think I'm going to check out. It kind of goes through a small woodlot, or like areas where there's like a lot of trees. Pretty bushy path. Just want to see what this path looks like. It is just another random path. Kind of looks like a woodlot, but it's not. There's not enough trees and not enough shade for it to be considered a woodlot. But I'm walking it anyways. it is a pretty small path. Wow. I think that after walking this path, I pretty much like walked through most of the park though. So the park is decent sized, but it's a pretty decent sized park, but it's also not like a huge park either. But I think it's a park that's good for the community. And whoa, trees are like dangling. These like long leaves right here, man. There's a lot of long leaves. So it just leads back to the path I was walking on. When I was coming up, I was turning that way, right there. You can see. More trees being planted along the path, really nice, right? No matter where the path curves though, it's good to see trees aligned with the path. Hopefully one day it'll be more exciting to see, these trees like become like full-size trees. Like right now it's not yet, but it takes time, you know? So, I think it's still a nice park, although it's not a very big park. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed the park walking tour. Please subscribe to my channel.